I've been told now I have to go file more papers in Michigan State Supreme Court. I'll be doing that by Monday. I think it's really sad that James is being so childish and he doesn't want to be accountable and take responsibility for his actions. It just shows what kind of person he is. And I can only pray that God does whatever work needs to be done on that man so he can heal and start having some self-love for himself. Maybe then he'll be able to open his eyes and see just how badly he's hurting people with his hypocrisy. He doesn't have a right to talk about the First Amendment, and not with what he's done to me and my family. And I just find it very disheartening that this is somebody that people are calling a role model. And I just can't say enough how I will pray for him and hope that he wakes up from what he's doing to others. Because this was childish and it was unnecessary. If he would have just come in like a man that he claims to be, sat down and talked to me, like a grown-up, it would have avoided a lot. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it doesn't matter what piece of paper he has. There's no divorce. Michigan didn't have my consent. I told them from beginning to end, no. And so these people purposely persecuted me. And I've got these other group of people who normally would help, but they're so stuck on everything has to be their way or the highway. They're being childish too. It's really sad that the children are what is getting in the middle of this. And that was the one thing I've been concerned about from the beginning. Nobody else cared about that. All they cared about was how are they going to hurt and torture Tina. They didn't think about what they were doing while my kids have to watch that. It's disgusting. And, when you look at your kids, when you tell them good night or when you say goodbye to them, remember, tomorrow's not promised. So how you treat people today will reflect what happens to you tomorrow. It always comes full circle. It always. And so remember, as you sit here, those of you who have a hand in stopping this, sit here and continue to enable these sick people who just don't want to take responsibility for their actions. Remember, you have to answer for that. At the end of the day, you are the one responsible. When I'm the victim and Tiara's the victim. Dorian's the victim and Alvin's the victim. James is not the victim. Neither's William Carpenter or Ronald Lee. None of them are the victims. You could say Sharmika might be a victim, but that's still no reason for her to go at my throat. Because I'm not the one responsible for her husband sleeping around. She ain't responsible for my husband sleeping around either. The people that are responsible for that are Ronald and James. And until James grows up, I can't do anything for him. And I can't say the same for Ronald either. Where Mika's concerned. She can't do nothing for Ronald until he mans up. Maybe she needs to woman up too. With God's love, God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the blue.